Jin comes home, RM was dissed by a Korean rapper, V was scolded, BTS's extremely strict rules, and more BTS news. In the year 2023, Suga embarked on an extensive solo world tour, covering 10 cities across the United States and Asia over the course of 28 shows. The process behind the creation of Suga's solo album D-Day, which is a part of his August D trilogy, was extensively documented. This documentation included a Disney Plus documentary titled Suga: Road to D-Day, which provided fans with a glimpse into the making of the album, as well as in-depth behind-the-scenes coverage of the tour. Recently, additional behind-the-scenes content was unveiled in a new BTS episode, further showcasing Suga's experiences across the US during his tour. This recent BTS episode also highlighted a special moment when Jimin visited Suga backstage during his performance in Newark, New Jersey, at the Prudential Center. This visit evoked memories of their 2017 Wings World Tour and a particularly memorable backstage incident at the same venue 6 years earlier. During this reminiscence, Suga recalled to Jimin an instance from their past visit to the venue where BTS members Jin and V found themselves in a heated debate over their positioning and timing during one of the song's choreography. This argument, which escalated just before they were about to perform, is infamous among fans, especially since it was featured in the BTS documentary, Burn the Stage. RM had tried to calm the situation then, suggesting they discuss the matter post-performance. Reflecting on that incident, Jimin mentioned his vivid memory of Jin and V's intense exchange that continued until moments before their stage appearance. Despite this throwback to a tense moment, Suga and Jimin's latest visit to the venue was marked by camaraderie and mutual support backstage, with Suga humorously attempting to persuade Jimin to join him on stage, showcasing a lighter, more supportive atmosphere compared to their previous experience. Throughout this tour, Suga was joined by an illustrious array of celebrity guests for performances at various stops. Notable appearances on stage included BTS members Jungkook, RM, and Jimin, along with the legendary artist PSY and American singer-songwriters Max and Halsey. The collaborations were highlighted by performances of tracks like Blueberry Eyes and Burn It with Max, as well as Lilith, Suga's interlude, and the BTS hit Boy With Love with Halsey. The Los Angeles shows were particularly memorable for Suga, as Max and Halsey took the opportunity to join him on stage and share personal moments backstage. Both artists brought thoughtful gifts for Suga, showcasing their appreciation and friendship. Max introduced Suga to his wife Emily, who had carefully selected a custom gift thought to be inspired by Suga's fondness for the Los Angeles Lakers, alongside a prestigious bottle of the Balvenie Portwood 21-year-old single malt whiskey, valued at over $300. Halsey, sharing a similar sentiment, chose her gift with Suga's tight schedule in mind, suggesting he open it at a later time for a surprise. Demonstrating his keen intuition, Suga humorously guessed the gift to be a bottle of Hibiki whiskey, based solely on its size, illustrating the thoughtful and personal connections he shares with his fellow artists. The collaboration between BTS and Coldplay on the track My Universe has left an indelible mark on the music scene, captivating fans worldwide with their joint performances and a plethora of content for fans to enjoy. The announcement of this collaboration was met with immense excitement from ARMYs and was a significant moment for BTS members, many of whom have openly expressed their admiration for Coldplay. V, in particular, has been vocal about his appreciation for the band, expressing a desire to collaborate with them even before the possibility of My Universe was conceived. In an interview with Vogue Korea, BTS members reflected on various aspects of their careers, including their experiences working with Coldplay. V shared a noteworthy behind-the-scenes detail from their collaboration, revealing that he had the opportunity to sing the entire demo version of My Universe in English. This experience was not included in the official video content, but held great personal significance for him. V's rendition of the demo attracted attention not only from fans, but also from Coldplay members, who praised his vocal performance, likening him to their lead singer, Chris Martin. This praise from the band was particularly meaningful to V, who has held Coldplay's music in high regard. Chris Martin's admiration for V's talents has been evident on more than one occasion. After the release of My Universe, BTS shared behind-the-scenes footage from the recording sessions, highlighting the warm interactions between Chris Martin and BTS members. Notably, Martin's reaction to V's recording sessions stood out, with visible joy and approval for V's performance, even as he attempted to sing in Korean. Martin's enthusiastic response to V's work, praising it as perfect, underscored the mutual respect and admiration between the artists. V's excitement about receiving accolades from Coldplay, a band he greatly admires, was palpable. Fans are hopeful that the demo version sung by V will eventually be shared, further showcasing the depth of this cross-cultural musical partnership. In their early days, when BTS was still navigating their path both as individuals and as artists, they received invaluable guidance during a pivotal moment in their career. While filming their 2014 reality show American Hustle Life, BTS engaged in a memorable activity in Los Angeles, where they took to the streets alongside their mentors to distribute food to those in need. During this act of kindness, one individual, a homeless man who received a meal from the group, imparted wisdom to BTS that has remained timeless and significant. He advised them to always remain authentic to themselves and their hearts, emphasizing the importance of individuality over imitation. He encouraged them to embrace their unique identities and the intrinsic qualities that drew them to art in the first place. By staying faithful to these principles, he believed, they would excel in their endeavors and maintain their essence. Over the span of 11 years, BTS has consistently upheld these principles of authenticity and integrity. Their journey has been marked by a profound impact on millions of fans worldwide and significant achievements in the music industry, all while staying true to their original selves. On the 9th of March, BTS's Suga celebrated his 31st birthday. Unlike previous years, it was anticipated that Suga might not be able to spend his special day with the army due to his commitments. However, Jin, in a delightful turn of events, stepped in to mark the occasion, despite both of them serving their mandatory military duties. Currently, Jin is engaged as an active duty soldier, while Suga is participating in alternative services. Since his enlistment, Suga has maintained a low profile, whereas Jin has occasionally made appearances on social media and Weverse, a fan communication platform, to keep in touch with their fans. Being the first member of BTS to begin his military service in December 2022, Jin has kept fans updated on his service journey and has expressed his eagerness for his upcoming discharge. On March 4th, he shared a post hinting at the countdown to his return, signifying D100 days until his discharge. On the occasion of Suga's birthday, Jin took a moment to extend his wishes on Weverse. This gesture, although simple, was met with immense joy and excitement from fans, as it was unexpected, and it showcased the strong bond between the BTS members. Jin's unique way of conveying birthday wishes, known for its playful and impactful essence, was evident even in this brief message, sparking a wave of happiness among the fan base. Jin is serving as an assistant instructor in the 5th Infantry Division and is anticipated to complete his service on June 12, 2024. Meanwhile, details regarding Suga's service are kept private, but he is expected to conclude his duties on June 21, 2025. Bobby from iKON has recently drawn attention for clarifying the motivation behind his controversial lyrics directed at BTS's RM back in 2014. During that year, Bobby faced criticism for a rap verse that seemed to target idol rappers, including a specific mention that fans interpreted as a nod to RM. The contentious line suggested a comparison to One Bin behind Bulletproof Glass, paralleling skills and looks, which fans speculated was a reference to RM, playing on BTS's Korean name, Bulletproof Boy Scouts, with mentions of a monster and bulletproof glass. This incident resurfaced as a topic of interest following Bobby's discussion in a recent interview, where the incident was revisited. The interviewer mentioned Bobby's past lyrics as his unique contribution to the idol rap scene, acknowledging that RM understood Bobby's intentions, which was why RM had responded in his own way. This has continued to be a subject of discussion even a decade later, in 2024. The conversation highlighted a common misconception among the public, who saw Bobby's lyrics as a direct and personal attack on RM. Bobby humorously recalled advice from his circle at the time, suggesting he could have targeted EXO instead, but he jokingly remarked that doing so could have had dire consequences. The interviewer suggested that Bobby's choice to engage RM was actually a sign of respect, anticipating that RM, given his rap prowess and passion, would respond in kind. Bobby shared that his inspiration came from witnessing artist Kendrick engage in a similar lyrical exchange on a track with Big Sean, prompting him to adopt the same approach, albeit steering clear of involving EXO. This event remains a memorable chapter in K-pop history, illustrating the dynamics of competitive spirit and mutual respect among artists. Despite the initial controversy, subsequent interactions and developments have shown that there is no lingering animosity between Bobby and RM, highlighting the complexities and camaraderie within the music industry. Shortly after V's military enlistment in December 2023, a collaboration track titled Wherever You Are featuring V and singer Umi was released, offering a sweet surprise to ARMYs who were saddened by their inability to celebrate V's birthday in the traditional manner. This collaboration, like many involving BTS members, initially received a warm reception from the majority of fans, who expressed their appreciation for Umi's touching farewell and her promises to V. However, the discourse took a turn following a controversy stemming from a tweet by Umi that she later removed. In late January, Umi announced her Talking to the Wind World Tour, with performances scheduled across Australia, Asia, and Hawaii. Prior to the tour's kickoff in March, Umi used the platform X to inform her followers about the upcoming dates, specifically mentioning ARMY in her post. She shared her excitement about performing the collaboration track live for the first time. This direct mention led to criticism from some quarters, with accusations that Umi was leveraging ARMY and BTS for promotional purposes, which some found irritating. The backlash prompted Umi to delete her tweet, a decision that many believe was influenced by the critical responses that bordered on harassment. Nonetheless, a significant portion of the ARMY community rallied to Umi's defense, condemning the negativity as mean-spirited and highlighting the unfair treatment she received. Additionally, some fans pointed out the broader issue of how collaborators with BTS are sometimes subjected to unfair criticism. This incident has sparked conversations about the dynamics of collaboration in the music industry and the importance of fostering a respectful and supportive fan culture. Before BTS made Weverse their primary platform for interacting with fans, V embarked on an impromptu late-night online journey with the ARMY, which did not unfold as he had anticipated. In the wee hours, around 3 a.m., V, who is known to be a night owl, decided to engage with fans by entering a KakaoTalk chat room. His intention was simple: to join the conversation and connect with ARMYs. However, V's experience took an unexpected turn when he found himself being reprimanded. Initially, he was instructed to use his real name as his username, yet the claim that he was the actual V from BTS met with skepticism. Moreover, V encountered another hurdle as he was penalized for using text messages in a chat room that was designated for picture-based conversations only. V expressed his apologies and made efforts to adhere to the chat room's norms, albeit finding them perplexing. To authenticate his identity and avoid being removed from the chat, V resorted to sending a voice message promising to provide evidence on Twitter. During his time in the chat room, he fulfilled this promise by uploading a video tweet. Ultimately, V decided to exit the chat but vowed to familiarize himself with the rules of fan chat rooms before making a return, in hopes of avoiding further rule infractions. This episode of V's attempt to bond with fans in the chat room has endeared him even more to the ARMY, with many expressing their wish to have been part of that chat room experience. Despite the mix-up, V's endeavor highlights the lengths to which idols go to connect with their fans, reminiscent of NCT's Jaehyun, who also faced a similar situation of nearly being expelled from a fan chat room. BTS's V is presently serving in the military, specifically in the prestigious Special Duty Team, SDT, a unit operating under the direct oversight of the Blue House. His enlistment began in late December of the previous year, leaving much of his service period ahead. Fans eagerly await his return alongside the other members of BTS, and it appears the sentiment is reciprocated. On March 2nd, V took some time to engage with fans on social media, sharing updates and touching base with the ARMY. He shared a throwback dance practice video featuring all 7 BTS members on his Instagram story. Along with the video, he included a message urging fans to hold BTS dear in their hearts during their hiatus. This post swiftly stirred emotions among the ARMY, leading to a flood of messages from fans assuring him that they are patiently awaiting their comeback. One particular exchange on Weverse drew V's attention. A fan conveyed their unwavering thoughts and affection for him, to which V responded, indicating his relief upon realizing the affection was mutual. Further interactions on the platform revealed V's aspirations to bulk up during his military service. In response to fans' inquiries about his well-being and fitness routine, V humorously hinted at a significant transformation, mentioning his aim to reach 86 kg through consistent eating, working out, and training. Another exchange hinted at V's fitness journey, with him teasing the possibility of showcasing his physique in a future project, playfully referred to as Ultimate Muscle Man 2. V is anticipated to complete his military service on June 10, 2025. With his updates hinting at a more muscular physique, fans might find themselves welcoming a transformed V for BTS's next era. The anticipation builds as fans wonder if they're ready for this new chapter. J-Hope shared insights into the rigorous preparation the BTS members undergo to ensure they are at their peak for performances, a routine that may not be as straightforward for everyone as it seems. Their routine begins the day before a performance, with a strict rule against consuming alcohol to maintain optimal physical condition. While the group occasionally enjoys champagne to celebrate the end of their tours, they abstain from drinking prior to any upcoming shows, such as the Jingle Ball, to ensure they're in the best possible shape. Maintaining physical wellness is deemed equally crucial as delivering an outstanding performance. J-Hope emphasized the collective diligence of BTS members in taking care of their health and well-being as a prerequisite to presenting their best selves on stage. Part of this regimen includes controlling food intake on the day of the performance. J-Hope himself practices minimal eating before a concert to avoid any negative impact on his performance. He recounted how, before a concert, he would have his last meal in the early afternoon and refrain from eating until the show begins. This discipline, he notes, not only ensures an optimal performance, but also makes the post-show meal even more rewarding. Celebrations and indulgences are reserved for after the performance, marking a well-deserved treat following their hard work.